Looking for affordable family entertainment? Enjoy a Wolfpack game and support our future Olympians and leaders of tomorrow. Check out the Wolfpack website for schedules, scores, and news. And catch more TRU Wolfpack on In the Day. Back the pack with TRU.
Welcome back, TRU Wolfpack Women's Soccer getting set to go. Joining us today, we have head coach Kelly Shantz, who is sitting next to me, and next to him, Natalie Verdeel. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
Glad to hear it. She is a fourth-year defense player from Powell River, and Cameron Kurtz, second-year midfield from Courtenay, BC. Hello, and welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Good. So have you guys been training hard so far?
Yeah, pretty hard since the beginning of August.
Good for you.
Good.
Good. So you guys are veterans on the team, more or less, or certainly
less.
Natalie, you are. Yeah. This is your fourth year?
Yes, it is.
So tell me a little bit about what you do. You play defense. You're from Powell River. Have you played defense the whole time?
Yes, I have. I was a fullback in my first year, and now I play center back, so I'm essentially in the field. And then that's pretty much all I've been doing with soccer. I don't really venture very far out of there, so that's my position.
Good. And Cameron, your midfield. What does that mean?
Yeah, that means I try my best to score and defend and do it all. Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, a lot of work for her in the middle of the field.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
So you're gearing up for another season. I believe you guys finished on quite a strong streak at the end of the season last year. Is that right?
Yeah, it's a strong streak relative term.
Yeah.
You know, we're a super young team. We have been rebuilding for a couple of years, and we're the youngest team in the country.
Is that right? Wow.
The greatest number of rookies, the greatest number of second-year players. So all we could really hope to do was make the playoffs last year, which was a goal. But certainly finish strong and try to continue to make improvements, and we certainly did as the year went on. We came within a game of making the playoffs, and we're starting to accomplish some really good things at the end of last season.
That's right. Certainly are challenges coming your way when you have the youngest team in the country. I mean, is it intimidating being out there? Do you feel a difference when you see other teams that have older players?
Well, yeah, for me, like being a first year and playing 90 minutes against all these fifth-year, fourth-year girls. Well, women, really. I still feel like a girl compared to them.
Yes.
You know, I was only 18, so it gets intimidating sometimes, but you learn how to hold your own out there.
Absolutely. When is your season opener?
This weekend.
Yes.
And who are you playing? Yeah, who are you playing?
We play McEwen on Saturday at 1, and then we play UNBC on Sunday at 1 as well.
Okay, that's awesome. You guys are two co-captains, is that right?
Yes.
Is there a third co-captain as well?
Yes, there is. Marisa Mendonça is the third co-captain.
Awesome. What do you guys think your strengths are this year for your team?
Well, Kelly was kind of mentioning this. We have a very strong core group, especially through the middle of the park. And actually, one of the girls on the team mentioned that our ribs, like the fullbacks, the wingers, everyone's working so well together now that we have a year under our belt. So
we're looking at some footage here. I believe this is from last year's one of the year-end games. Could that be one of you guys in there?
No, that's our third captain. That's Marisa knocking one in from distance against Lethbridge. Yeah.
How did this game end up?
2-2.
2-2 against Lethbridge. Yes.
Who are
They caught the ball in their 18-yard box. And
Okay.
I think it might be coming up.
yeah.
There's Nat. Nice, they're doing her center back job.
Tell me about some of the teams in BC. Who are the biggest challengers here? Nice.
The biggest challenge, and that's the thing we face every year, is British Columbia and Canada West is one of the most powerful conferences in the country. University of British Columbia, University of Victoria, certainly, and then a private school out in the valley, Trinity Western University, has been a national power for 10 or 15 years.
Really?
They've won 5 or 6 national championships. They are a top-ranked team in the country every single year. And, you know, those three down the coast, and we have to play them on a regular basis every year, and it makes it tough, but we're playing at the top level for a reason. And,
yeah. When you ladies look at this footage, what does it make you think about?
It gets me really excited. I don't know. I'm ready to play now.
Good. Natalie, you're from Powell River.
Yes.
You obviously played soccer right through your childhood and into high school and such.
Yes.
Is this something that you always knew you wanted to do, is come to university and play?
No, I didn't at all. I actually didn't even consider playing until grade 12. And my coach at the time, my club coach, he emailed me and said, you should look at the school. It looks really good. His daughter was actually recruited to come here, and ended up going to a different school in the end because she got an offer in the States. But he's the one that told me to go into it, and that was the first time I ever had considered
grade 12?
it. In grade 12, yeah.
Wow. Cameron, what about you?
Yeah, soccer was always like my #1 sport. my family is very soccer orientated. Like, you know, my sisters play, my brother plays, my stepdad, my dad. So just I always knew that I wanted to pursue.
Good for you. Kelly, what do you think your biggest struggles will be this year? What do you think the challenges will be for the team?
The biggest struggles are a continuation from being so young. We have 10 more freshmen this year to go with a great complement of returning players.
Wow.
But the league happens so fast. We're starting now. We started training 3 weeks ago. We were interrupted again by our horrible August.
Yeah,
With practice sessions blown off the field because of smoke, games canceled, moving all around. So the biggest challenge for us is weaving all this youth together.
Yes,
and playing well together and starting to understand each other and playing as a team.
Yeah.
Individual talent's great, but our sport is determined by how well you put that together. And I've been super impressed with the girls all through training camp. We've had some great results. We're way ahead of schedule in my book. And I'm excited by the progress, but it gets tough starting this weekend, and we'll measure ourselves differently going forward when we play league games now.
Oh, for sure. Natalie, as a fourth year, it probably doesn't feel like it was that long ago that you were being mentored, and now you're turning around and being a mentor to those younger girls. How does that go?
Well, because we started over kind of in my second year, I took on that role pretty early in my career here. So I only had my first year of really getting mentored, and then we got Kelly in and had a whole new team built in. So I've had this role for quite a few years now. So now I'm feeling way more comfortable in it, but it was definitely like a learning curve for quite a while.
That's
I was also
awesome.
very young doing it.
Yeah, you mentioned the youth and everything, and these are two girls who really got thrown into the deep end of the pool in 2 different ways.
Sure.
Natalie had to become a leader very young because we were an incredibly young team. Cam came in last year in a year when we actually started to get better, but still had to play 90 minutes because she's a talented kid, and it's still tough to play as good as you are. It's still tough to play 90 minutes twice a weekend against 22, 23, 24-year-old veterans.
No kidding.
And her personality and her strength of character carried her through that, but it's still a tough thing. So I refer to the deep end of the pool a lot with several of our players because it's trial by fire with us a lot. And these are a couple kids that have totally earned the respect and their place with the program for sure.
Yeah, good for you guys. Again, tell us about the details of the home opener this weekend. What time can people come out to support the team?
Hey, it makes it nice and easy. 1 o'clock both days.
Nice.
Saturday against McEwen of Edmonton, a playoff team and probably a top 10 team in Western Canada. 1 o'clock Sunday against our interior rival and a team we need to do well against in UNBC of Prince George.
Okay.
As they come up from playing their game Kelowna the night before.
Okay.
So 1 o'clock both days at Hillside Stadium. We have an exciting brand of soccer. We've got some speed, some talent, and an attitude to win. I think we're going to be an entertaining team to watch. Love to see people fill the stands.
Yeah, absolutely. When did you guys start training this year? Were you here like all August? You got smoked out a bit, but when did you guys start?
August 8th.
Really?
Yeah, it was
so you've been hard at it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We wish you all the luck. Break a leg, and again,
Thank you so
yes.
much. Try not to break a leg.
Yeah. Don't break a real leg.
It's not a great one in our sport. Yeah.
No, I said that a lot to all the people who come on that are in acting, so that was inappropriate. Good luck.
Thank you.
Beat both teams. Again, 1 o'clock both days, Hillside Stadium. You can also go to the website, gowolfpack.ca. We're back after a quick break. Stay with us.